What's going on? Welcome to the 75299 Trouble on Tatooine review. This set has 276 pieces and will retail for $30. Our first minifigure and probably the main draw to the set is our Mandalorian. He is in his Beskar armor, which is the first time we have gotten this version of the Mandalorian. He comes with full torso printing, arm printing, and leg printing, as well as his helmet is in a lighter shade compared to the previous Mandalorian figures. I'm really loving this arm printing. It is so detailed, and they are both different on each arm, which I'm so happy to see that they didn't just copy and paste it over. The little rhino on his shoulder pad is amazing. I can't believe you can get detailed that small. The silvery look to it is amazing. It really is representative of what he looks like in the show, and I don't think LEGO could have done much better. I think my only complaint would probably be that they just use a black head, which I get it since that cut down on cost, but we do see his face within the show, especially the beginning of season one, end of season one, and we know what he looks like, so I would have loved that. The cape, I really enjoyed too. I'm glad they used one of the smaller capes. He does come with some back printing, which is nice. Even with the cape, you wouldn't mainly see it, but I like that little added detail. I do wish, though, that they did come with a jetpack. I get why he didn't. He does come with two weapons, a little pistol, and his long shooter that we see within Season 1. Here's the pistol. Nothing new, and the same long gun that we see throughout Season 1 and Season 2. Our next minifigure is the Tusken Raider. I don't think there's anything new about this figure. I'm pretty sure it's the same as some of our previous ones. I really do like the head mold, though, and it is a really great inclusion considering that this is Tatooine and we get to see him throughout Episode 1. Our final minifigure is the Child. Personally, I'm a huge fan of this little baby figure. I know some people complain about the eyes, but I think it is phenomenal. This is the same one that came in the Razor Crest set, but this is obviously the cheapest way to get him, which I think will be another big draw to this set. There are three main builds to this set. We have the Tusken Raider hut, the speeder, and the giant crossbow. Starting off, we have the speeder bike. As you can see, this is a very detailed bike, and honestly, it's probably one of my favorites over the recent years. They have little clips so you can put Mando's two weapons that he comes with along here, as well as a little pouch to put the child. You can see right here, if I can get it in. There you go. I really like the way they did the handlebars with the staffs, and it has a little hinge brick right here to give it its angling. Overall, I love the greebling on the side. It really gives it some detail, along with the added backpacks in the back. Next up, we have the Tusken Raider hut. It is a half hut, which I wish they would make it the full thing, but I get it for the $30 price point. We have a little fire in front, and then you can see the hut right here. It's all on some more hinge bricks right here that can open up to give it more space and close it in. That gives it its kind of hut-esque feel. Uses dark tan pieces around the back to add for its color. Overall, it's an okay build. It's nothing really special looking, but it's just great to add that considering this scene is based off of from The Mandalorian. Our final build is the crossbow. I do not remember if they gave it an actual name within the show, but you can tell it resembles a large crossbow. I like the use of the flex tubes to create the string, and it uses one of the little push missiles to give it the ability to shoot. The set does come with an extra one, just in case you lose it, as that tends to happen with all the missile-related things within LEGO. It does stand on its three legs, and it has a little clear brick at the bottom to make sure it stays sturdy. The wheels in the front do not actually move. They're just kind of there for detailed effect. Overall, it's a nice little build. I think it's very detailed with the little fork kind of things in the top right here. I wish there was some added detail on top of the missile, as it kind of does just make it stand out a bit. Overall, a $30 price point. This is a very nice set. The minifigures are going to obviously be your main draw. I don't know how appealing the builds are going to be to some people, considering that we just see that crossbow once. We've had several Lego speeders, and the hut is only kind of like a half thing. I really think those are kind of more just there to be a set so you can have these figures. I don't really see much use for many of these builds. They might just eventually be taken apart and used for parts. But like I said, for $30, I think that this will be a set that will sell fairly quickly. I don't know if it'll sell out immediately, considering that, you know, the Mandalorian and the Child you don't really need multiples of. But let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video.